A television does not manufacture a picture. A television only channels it into a circuit, and then the television screen picks it up. But the picture's there to begin with.
Yes.
Television was here when Adam was here. Television was here when Elijah sat on Mount Carmel. Television was here when Jesus of Nazareth walked the shores of Galilee. But you're just now discovering it.
Yes.
They wouldn't have believed it back there. You'd have been crazy to have said something like it. But now it's become a reality.
Amen.
And so is it that Christ is here. The angels of God are here.
Amen.
And someday, in the great millennium to come, it'll be just more real than television or anything else because they are here.
Amen. Amen.
He reveals himself in his great form of what he claimed as he immorphous himself into his servants. And it proves himself. Now here he is in the form of spirit. And then he comes in the form of immorphous. Now he appeared to Abraham immorphous. When Abraham was returning from the slaughter of the kings, here come Melchizedek. Talk to him. The other day in the Tucson paper, I was reading an article that where there was a woman driving down the road, I believe about 40, 50 miles an hour, and she hit an old man with an overcoat on. She screamed and stopped her car, threw him up in the air, right out in the plain desert. And she run back to find him, and he wasn't there. So what did she do? Some people behind her saw it happen. Saw the old man fly up in the air and his overcoat turning. So they went back to find out. They couldn't find the man anywhere. They called the police force. The police come out to examine the place. There's nobody there. Well, each one of them testified the car chugged to hit the man. He went up in the air, and everybody saw it. Witnesses and 2 or 3 carloads of them. They seen it happen. Come to find out, 5 years ago, there was an old man with an overcoat on hit and killed on the same spot. When you leave here, you're not dead. You've got to come back even if you're a sinner and be judged according to the deeds done in the body. If this earthly tabernacle is dissolved, we have one waiting. Immorphous. That's the word. Now, God, in this stage of his creation, later formed into flesh Jesus. From what? From the great beginning Spirit, then came down to be the Word, bringing itself out. The Word doesn't yet make itself, it just spoke out, immorphous. Later, he becomes flesh, Jesus, mortal, to taste death for all of us sinners. When Abraham met him, he was Melchizedek. He unfolds here what all the attributes will do in the final end. Every son of Abraham, every son of the faith